What is that large use case of AI right now where users are willing to pay for it?
The first thing, 2 days ago, we saw how Cloudflare went down and ChatGPT stopped working. That is like the first example that I can say. It's okay. It's the clear reason of why you need to have censorship resistant 24/7 uptime AI, and that can only be achieved with blockchains. Just uptime, censorship resistance. Anybody can access AI without any restrictions at any point in time. That's the first thing that I think, relevant since we saw it today. Second, I think it involves mostly cases where you need trust, or you need to have trust in what an agent will do. For example, manage sensitive information, do some sort of financial activity, right? You wouldn't trust anybody with your money. That's why you transact yourself on blockchain, or you send transfers to the bank, or even you like pay for your own stuff. But if we want to enable at some point agents that make money for us, for example, and just, I love this use case because it's top of mind. Like, if I wish I would just be able to delegate everything to agents in this multi-agent world and just go to the beach and have agents, run my company and, generate money for me. And I could just spend the whole day reading and learning. But ultimately, if you want to give assets to an agent, you're going to have to trust it. You're going to need to know what that agent will do with your assets. You're going to need to know what permissions the agent will have over your assets in your wallet. Will you be able to spend your ETH or your Bitcoin, both your USDC? Where is it going to be able to put it? Is it going to just invest it in meme coins? And I think that all these specific guarantees or rules for an agent to be able to follow them have to be on chain. Otherwise, there's no way of having as strict guarantees and as specific rules that agents could follow. There's also this topic around how agents will transform corporations. Humans are some sort of like the bottleneck of like adoptions for blockchains because, we're slower. We need to interact with multiple front ends. We need to understand how different underlying protocols work. But if you think about agents, right, they're super fast. They can really understand what's happening in this space. And so if ultimately you have certain rules and you have corporations written on blockchains, you could have agents just read the data, read the rules, interact, generate value much faster. So it's a mix of, trust. It's a mix of censorship resistance and uptime, and then just having predefined rules where agents could actually interact much faster.